Master task group in Async and await to perform concurrent tasks in SwiftUI. Learn how to run and cancel tasks. In this tutorial, we'll be creating this application that retrieves some weather data using the Weather API and also retrieves some user data. The user has two options: to cancel a task or to get a task, as in run a task. So if we click on get data, this will retrieve the two payloads. As you can see, it retrieved the weather data for Tokyo, London and New York. If I click on it again, then click on cancel, the payloads will not be retrieved and they will be cancelled. Now I'll click on cancel. As you can see, the weather data task was cancelled, so it ignored the data that needed to be downloaded. So this is the feature that we'll be creating in this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe for more Swift and SwiftUI tutorials. In this part of the tutorial, we will create a function to include hard-coded city names for the weather. This will enable the Weather API to get the temperature for the specified city. Create the function, I'll just call it fetch data. And then we need a Boolean flag, cancel flag equals false. We also have to clear any previous data, like weather data, from the array. User data, dot removal. And then the next thing we need to do is to create a task group that will run multiple tasks concurrently. Make the language translator functional. The first thing we need to do is register for an API key. In this lesson, we will create the downloading translation view. So within the application, when the user enters the text that they want to be translated, for example, if I enter hello, and I want that to be translated from English to Spanish, when I click on translate, you'll see a view above here, which will display the word downloading. Learn to build a language translator apps with SwiftUI Master UI Design, API integration, and hands-on projects. Enroll now and start building. We need to include our hard-coded cities, which includes London, New York, and Tokyo, within our string array. And then we need to loop through each of the cities. within our array. And then we need to check if the user has decided to cancel the task. So if the user has decided to cancel the task, cancel flag is true, then we just exit. When the user has decided to continue, then we attempt to fetch the weather data for the city that's specified within our array elements. And this is done within a loop. You can see here at the top. Make sure we're on the right thread. Self.weather data.append weather. So there, we just update the weather data on the main thread to ensure that the UI will update correctly. And then we need to add another task to fetch the user's data. And this also needs to be done using a task group, as it needs to be fetched concurrently. If self.cancel flag, similar to what we just done previously, it will exit if the user has decided to cancel. If let users equals await self dot fetch user data dispatch queue dot main async self dot user data equals to users. So we just update the user data on the main threads. In the next tutorial, we will add the cancel task functionality to enable the user to cancel any asynchronous tasks. Don't forget to subscribe for more Swift and SwiftUI tutorials.